Good evening. It's Wednesday, January 18th. I'd like to welcome you to a special meeting of the Oswego County Legislature, or legislative body for tonight. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Michael Yurden.
Present.
Herbert Yurden.
Present.
Edward Gilson.
Here.
David Pohl.
Here.
Roy Rehill.
Here.
John Martino's been marked excused. Frank Lombardo.
Here.
Paul House.
Here.
James Weatherup.
Here.
Mary Ellen Chesbro.
Here.
Linda Lockwood. Here. Richard Klein's been marked excused. Patrick Twist has been marked excused. Stephen Walpole.
Here.
Nathan Emmons.
Here.
James Scanlon.
Here.
Laura Mangano.
Here.
Robert Wilmot.
Here.
Marie Schaud's been marked excused. Tim Stahl's been marked excused. Noel Samuelson.
Here.
James Karasik.
Here.
Michael Soloway has been marked excused. Mark Greco has been marked excused. Frank Castiglia.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, that's 18 present, 7 excused. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Would you please lead us in the invocation?
Let us be thankful for this opportunity to serve our community. May we use only our best skills and judgment, keeping ourselves impartial and neutral as we consider the merits and pitfalls of each matter that is placed before us. Grant us clarity, courage, and resolve, and above all, we ask for guidance in all that we do. Amen.
Pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Legislator House, are there any public speakers on resolutions of the day?
No, sir.
Thank you. Moving on to resolutions and motions. Resolution SM1. Would the clerk please read the heading?
Resolution authorizing and approving a settlement agreement in connection with the matter of County of Oswego versus Purdue Pharma et al., Teva, New York Global Settlement.
Thank you. Do you have a second?
Second.
Multiple seconds. Thank you. Before we vote, Mr. Mitchell, could you give us a brief explanation?
As you know from the memo circulated, we have to act on this before the 20th. This is a settlement with Teva in connection with pharmaceutical litigation brought by the county against various manufacturers and pharmacies. This would be a global settlement. I recommend, as well as Simmons, Hanley, Conroy, that legislature approve same. Approved, there would be approximately $866,512.21 over the next 18 years, including $90,091.21 in 2023. The funds are restricted in some respects and unrestricted in others. There's an allocation you can see on the spreadsheet provided. In 2023, it'd be $53,000 allocated, $53,226 in restricted funds earmarked for opioid abatement, and $36,891.05 in unrestricted funds. There remains defendants in the action still pending, and namely pharmacy distributors. We may have see what the future brings in that regard, but this is only as to Teva. So, and I've sent the information to you. So, thank you.
Correct. So this is one group. There's potentially more. We'll follow, obviously, if settlements come up. Any discussion? Legislator Castillo.
It seems like a lot of money, but when you get down to it, it's not much. When you come to what we're going to have as possible problems. So, but you did say that we are going to be able to. This is only one, and we have more that possibility. Because we could, go through this money and
Other defendants remain in the action, the multi-district litigation, and as you're aware, the county has settled with other manufacturers prior to today's date. The reason this isn't on a regular schedule is, it has to be in by the 20th, and we received this last week.
okay, thank you.
So to your point, there may be more, and there are some restrictions on the money. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Mr. Chairman, that's 18 in favor, 0 opposed, and 7 excused.
Thank you. I could drag it out.
Move to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Second.
Very adjourned. Legislator Reel.
Mr. Chairman, I have an announcement for, as far as speakers of the day, how's that?
Okay.
On behalf of our Michael Soloway, who usually lives here, he is in, I think he said, near Yellowstone, and he is a brand new granddaddy to Violet Grace Soloway, who was born at home. He's out there now.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Legislator House, is there any public comments today?
There are none.
Thank you, sir. That concludes our business here this evening. Thank you all for coming.